Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. Certainly. Numpy is a powerful library in Python for numerical computations, and griddata is a function from the scipy.interpolate module that is used for interpolating unstructured d-dimensional data. It can be particularly useful when you have scattered data points and you want to create a structured grid. Overview of griddata. Griddata allows you to interpolate data over a grid based on given data points. You can think of it as a way to fill in gaps in your data by estimating values at specific locations. Key parameters of griddata. Points, the input data points, which should be a 2D array of shape, n, d, where n is the number of points and d is the number of dimensions. Values, the values corresponding to each point. 11. The coordinates of the grid points where you want to interpolate the values. Method, the interpolation method. Common options include linear interpolation. Nearest neighbor interpolation. Cubic interpolation, only in 2D. Fill_value, value to use for points outside the interpolation domain. Example code. Here's a simple example that demonstrates how to use griddata to interpolate scattered data points on a grid. Step 1. Import required libraries. Step 2. Create sample data. Let's create some scattered data points. Step 3. Create a grid for interpolation. Next, we create a grid where we want to interpolate the values. Step 4. Interpolate using griddata. Now we can use griddata to interpolate the scattered data onto the grid. Step 5. Visualize the results. Finally, let's visualize the results using a contour plot. Summary. In this tutorial, we learned how to use griddata from scipy.interpolate to interpolate scattered data points onto a structured grid. We covered setting up input data and grid points, using the griddata function to perform interpolation, visualizing the interpolated results with a contour plot. This powerful technique can be used in various applications such as geographical data analysis, computer graphics, and any field that requires estimation of values at unmeasured locations.